Hey y'all, it's Stuart. I am going to do these pork spare ribs today, and since I got a question in the Discord, I thought I'd just make a quick video just to show you guys how I exactly do this, and hopefully they'll turn out good. So I already seasoned these last night and let them dry brine in the refrigerator overnight. I used first coat of Killer Hogs AP, and then followed by Meat Church's The Gospel. Normally I'll use a mustard base as a binder. I didn't do that this time because I just want to see how it turned out. But all right, now here they go on the grill. We're at 250, and we're just gonna put them on. I don't use a water pan. I tried it once. I don't think it really made a difference, but we're gonna leave this on for about 2 hours, but we're gonna probably check on it here in about an hour. All right, we're about an hour in. Let's take a look. So definitely gonna give it a little bit of a spritz with apple cider vinegar just to kind of keep it from getting too dried out. I probably put too much on there, but it'll burn off in just not too long. But we'll leave this on here for another hour to an hour and a half and go from there. All right, it's been 2 hours. Let's see what we've got. All right, definitely dried out on the top. Not bad color, pretty good bark, but I'll let it go a little bit longer, and then we'll pull it off and wrap it. So, all right, we're about to go into the wrapped state here, and I'm just gonna show you guys what kind of the prep for that looks like. We've got 2 sheets of tinfoil just to make sure that nothing leaks through, and then I've got a bed here of butter, brown sugar, and honey. We'll put the ribs meat side down and then do the same thing on the other side. All right, we are right at 2.5 hours, so we're gonna check this out, and honestly I think that looks pretty good. There's a pretty good crust on there, and it is time to take them out and wrap them. And I've got some cotton gloves with, latex on top so I don't burn my hands. All right, and let's go inside. All right, now we've got these inside. We're gonna put the ribs over the concoction here, and then we're gonna add some more butter on the other side here, some more honey, and some more brown sugar. And I'm gonna try not to go too heavy on the honey and the brown sugar, just because if you kind of cake a little too much of it on, then it doesn't really turn out the way that you want it to on the other side. Kind of gets a little, cakey and whatnot. All right, grab the other brown sugar. Sprinkle that on. Good, and then I'm gonna put a little bit more apple cider vinegar on here too. Put it on the bottom just to kind of get everything coated together here. Give a nice kind of liquidy head start to all of this because it's gonna be a lot going on here at the end. All right, and we wrap it and we put it back on the grill. We wrap it tight. All right, now let's go outside. All right, and back on the grill. And we'll do that for another 2 hours. All right. All right, it's been 2 hours in the wrap. So we're gonna open it up and see what they look like. I'm gonna put the thermometer on as well. All right. Let's see here. I kind of get in there. So they've really kind of pulled back from the bones there, and looking pretty good. They got a lot of juice in there too, and I'm I'm gonna stick a thermometer in here just to see what it's like. It says 203. Let's see there. Let's see what we got over here. 207 over here. So I mean, I think that we're pretty much in the range. If you kind of, you know, pull these bones a little bit, they are definitely popping out over here. Maybe not so much over here, but I think also some people like different things. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna pull them out. And I, very carefully, I'm going to try and put these back on the grill without them breaking. And that's gonna be kind of hard, but I think I can do it. All right, see, just kind of push them over right there. So after it's been in the wrap for 2 hours, they're really soft and they're gonna taste great, but the bark is definitely kind of not there. It's kind of gone because it was just soaking in all this juice. So we're gonna put it on here for maybe 30 minutes max, and maybe 15 minutes halfway through it, we're gonna put some barbecue sauce on it just to really kind of make it pop, and then we'll be ready to eat. So. All right, the bark has firmed back up, and now it's time to brush some sauce on. I like the Killer Hogs barbecue sauce. That's been really good for us. And you just brush it on, nothing crazy. A little bit more on here. And we should be able to let this set, and then they should be ready to go. Not too bad. It takes a long time, but never too much at any one point. All right, we'll give that just a couple minutes to be able to firm back up or become. It's time to see what it tastes like. And I'm gonna just cut in here in the middle. It's pulling apart pretty easily, so these are looking to be a good fall off the bone here. So let's see what this tastes like. Oh yeah. Fall off the bone. Juicy, delicious. This is awesome. What do you think, Evie?